confused and just do not know what abilities to run on your offense, don't worry guys, I'm going to break down every single ability that you should be running on the offensive side of the ball. At the current moment, the Zero Chill promo is still active and it's going to be active for 1 more week, so please ignore the abilities that have 0 AP because they're going to be defrosting on the 9th and they're going to raise an AP, and at the current moment it's only 6. We do not know if their AP is going to increase, so but for the moment we're going to say they've already increased. So what are the best 2 abilities or abilities in general you should be running on your quarterback? Number 1 should be 100% Gunslinger. You get a faster passing animation or passing speed, so you can throw the ball a lot quicker, which is a huge plus. I recommend you do not need to run Hot Route Master, Conductor, these dead eyes. They're good and all, but you don't need them. You do not need them. Overall, in general, Gunslinger is good enough for you. And the other ability I would recommend you should be running is Gift Wrap. Just those 2 abilities, you should be good to go. You don't need to do anything. As long as you run drag routes, those post routes, those corner routes, just check down offense, you should be good to go running the ball and passing the ball. Gunslinger, Gift Wrap, that's all you really need. Now let's talk about the X Factor. What is one of the best X Factors to run on your quarterback? If you're thinking about running, what is the best X Factor? I gotta tell you straight up guys, one of the best X Factors to run in the game has to be Omaha. What does Omaha do? Once you're on fire, you will be able to know exactly what coverage your opponent is running. It's pretty easy to activate, just get complete a couple passes by like 5 or plus in the air, you should get it activated. But personally me, I like running Bazooka because I like to sometimes stretch the field a lot when I'm not playing duos or trios. And duos and trios is a lot more difficult, so that's something I go back to Omaha. But overall, Bazooka is a great ability. 1 or 2 bombs, you're on fire, and you can throw that ball up in the air like there's no tomorrow. Those are the 2 abilities you should probably be running. Personally, I like Omaha more than Bazooka. Now, let's hop out to the running back. What is the best ability to run on your running back? I'm going to tell you straight up guys, you only need to be running Tank. All the other abilities, they're good and all, but Tank is really amazing. Tank, what does it do? Every single time they hit stick you, you will guarantee yourself break the tackle. So, if you're playing duos, or trios, there's 3 users out there, and everyone's going to be hit sticking you like there's no tomorrow, and you're going to be constantly breaking the tackles. So I 100% recommend running Tank. What about a receiver now? Receiver, at the current moment, you probably shouldn't be running any AP on your receivers, but in case you do have a really good quarterback, what are good abilities you should be running? I recommend either running Route Tech or Short In. It's basically does the exact same thing. If your opponent is running man coverage, you will, when they do their cut, you will get an insane separation. It's insane. So make sure these receivers are running those corner routes, those zig routes, corner routes, zig routes, post routes, any route that has a cut in them. If they're running man coverage, you will torch them like there's no tomorrow. So that's one of the best 2 abilities you should be running on your receiver. Of course, if the AP does go up, you're going to have a lot more options to use to spread your AP around. But at the current moment, those are probably the best 2 abilities to run on offense. What about the tight end? The tight end, like I said, is the exact same thing. You can run either Route Tech or you can run Short In. I recommend running whichever is the best discounted ability. In the future, we might get some more tight ends that have discounted ability, so they're going to be a lot more valuable. At the moment, we don't, and I'm running Kyle Pitts, and honestly, I've been thinking about taking out Short In because I feel like Kyle Pitts is just good with no abilities. Just hide pass the ball to him. He's 6'6", he'll make some plays. Now, the last thing we're going to be talking about, what are the best abilities to run on your offensive line? One of my favorite abilities to run on my offensive line has to be Identifier. With Identifier, what it does, it lets me know who my opponent is using at all times, which is a huge plus because you'll be able to now know how to trick them by running routes away from him or throw the ball away from the user, so you know you'll be able to get some easy first downs. And what about the second good ability? I recommend, if you do have an option, run Post Up. Post Up is an insane ability. If you're doing any double team blocks, you get a guaranteed win. So let's do a quick recap in case you guys got a little bit lost and you want a quick short recap. The best abilities running your quarterback should be Gunslinger and Gift Wrap. X Factor, I recommend Omaha or Bazooka since they activate really quickly. On your running back, all you really need to run is Tank. And what about your receivers? Receivers, the best abilities to run on your receivers has to be Route Tech and Short In. The other abilities are solid, but you don't really need anything else. And if you could get an ability called Post Up on your offense line for 0 or really cheap, I recommend putting it on your team. And I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to like button down below, subscribe, and here's a couple videos I recommend you guys watching. And once again, hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, everyone.